Thank you very much. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. As decided at the beginning, Tho University share with you some idea about how important of the quality assurance contribute to the developing of Tho University. Um, my presentation have three topics. The first one, a general idea how we capacity of our university at the moment, and the second, some idea about the Mekong Delta where we serve our duty of that reason. But in order to do that, could say that the quality assurance plays very important roles for developing of our university. So, but I put that in the last section for my presentation. Tho University, just general idea for your information. Mekong Delta, located in the southernmost of Vietnam, with Tho University is a central of the Mekong Delta, where we established in 1966, and now we are one of the 16 key universities in Vietnam, among more than 400 higher education in Vietnam. And up to the year 2000, Tho University is the only one university located in the Mekong Delta serving for 18 million people. But now, in the last 12 years, there are 12 new young universities just established. So I think the most challenging for these universities, that's the human resources training for the young university, especially for the academic staff member to reach the criteria for master degree to hold for the lecturer in the new university. We have the mission that training human resources and also doing technology, a research activity for serving the developing of the Mekong Delta. We have the visions clearly to the year 2000, want to become one of the best university in Vietnam and recognized throughout the ASEAN Pacific region, for as to be an excellent education and research institution in Vietnam. This is the rectorial board of the new term of the university. We have 5 vice rector, and up to now, we celebrate 47 years. The first female vice rector, we just got it after 47 years. But that's it means that many changing in our university, especially for the human, for the female participating in teaching, also female student number also increasing. The organization, the structure of the university, we don't have the trustee board like many other university in the world, but we just have the rectory board appointed by the Ministry of Education and Training, and underneath that we have college and school and also institute and supporting department. As one of the multidisciplinary university with the model land-grant university from US, we have very large area compared with the other Vietnamese university, with 4 campuses located in the Tho city, and the last campus, number 4, located about 30 kilometers from Tho city. We have 14 school and college. At the moment, the most attractive student in our university belong to the College of Economic and Administration. We have about 9,000 students in this college. And the second attractive student, that's the law, School of Law. We have about 5,000 students participate in School of Law. On those, the traditional of the university, agriculture and aquaculture, still have the high number, about 4,000 students in each college. We do research activity very important, and we have the three research institute. The first one, Biotechnology Research Institute, and second, Mekong Delta Development Research Institute. And just the last 6 years, we just established Research Institute for Climate Change. And we had 10 supporting departments of our university. And just the last 2 years, we just established Tho University Publishing House, serving for the whole Mekong Delta area. Sharing a little about staff member of the Tho University, we have about 2,000 staff member. 43% that's a female staff member, and we have 1,200 teaching staff member. And we have among teaching staff member, we have 35% of the academic staff member got graduate degree. For example, with about 250 PhD staff holder. At the moment, we have about 160 staff taking PhD in many international universities in the world now. The most challenging for a Vietnamese university to reach the criteria required by the ministry to be like about 70% of teaching staff members to get PhD up to the year 2020. That's very challenging for many Vietnamese universities. At the moment, we have a total number about 55,000 students, in which 51 for the bachelor and engineer, about 3,500 students in postgraduate, 20 PhD students. We are multidisciplinary university. And this is an example for research activity showing that we participate on of the level of the research grant from the university, international level, national level, ministry, especially for the local level, because we very close with the 13 provinces in the Mekong Delta that contribute about 75% of the budget for the research activity coming from the local authority. The total budget for research activity contribute about 5% of the total running budget of the university. Second, important that international activity of the university. We have the first one we call tropical semester. This tailor-made curriculum up to 20 credit. Every year we attract about 300 or 400 international students coming to our university. This offers very special for the culture and agriculture, aquaculture activity of the Mekong Delta. So students participate besides learning the culture or agriculture, aquaculture. They have visit real field activity and floating market or whatever relate to the Mekong Delta. So many students very interested in that activity. The two English program offer now at the moment for the aquaculture and biotechnology that we call excellent program supported by the Ministry of Education and Training. We got the teaching program from partner university, and the first 3 years we invite professor from the partner university to come for teaching. At the same time, we have our staff member going with the partner teacher, and then we send 3 months training in the partner university. The first one, aquaculture with Auburn University from US. The second, biotechnology with the Michigan State University, also from US. These are teaching in English, and this we call excellent program. All the students very active in English and also many other skills, because the teaching methodology coming from the very excellent university. We are preparing for the double or joint degree for master and PhD program. The two master degree with aquaculture and food technology coordinate, collaborate with the Ghent University from Belgium, supporting under the program we call Valia Flanders University Network. And another one with program in data mining with the University of Nantes, France. MBA with the University of Houston, Clear Lake, USA, and international trade law in collaborate with the West of England in UK. We are preparing and in applying for the approval from the Ministry of Education and Training now. As I mentioned, international collaboration plays a very important role for our university. We have signed 140 MOU with many international partners in the world, especially during coordinating for WICO 1, Mekong 1000 program. It means that sending 1,000 staff members of the local authority go abroad for receiving master and PhD. We are at a pre-education training center, prepare for these candidates English and other skills before going abroad. And we signed 40 MOU with the 40 universities in the world, accepting for these candidates with a very special agreement for the tuition and for many other activity benefit for the candidate going from the Mekong Delta provinces. And we are now running many international research projects. In the last 20 years, 50% of the budget coming from international collaboration of the university, the total about 70 million US dollar. And now research international collaboration contribute about 5% of the total budget yearly of the university. For the future activity, besides, we just got the suggestion from the government for upgrading Tho University to be excellent university with the supporting from ODA project from Japanese government for the ODA loan. And we also in preparing for establishing a Center for Global Observation Network for Southeast Asia located at Tho University in agreement between US government and Vietnamese government 5 years ago, but now it's take a long time after sending from George Bush president to Obama president. Take a lot of time for that, doing that. And we're also preparing for establishing Center for Research and Preservation Marine Resources of the Mekong Delta located in Phu Quoc, Iceland. And also preparing for the project training human resources serving for the needs of the Mekong Delta, and also for the Excellence Center of the Foreign Language Center for the Mekong Delta. Okay, just short introduction about the Mekong Delta. Like 18 million, contribute about 27% of GDP of the country. Most of the activity of the Mekong Delta, that's agriculture and aquaculture. Okay, we contribute for developing of the Mekong through the human resources training. Up to now, like 120,000 undergraduate and more than 4,000 graduate. And research activity, we very close with activity for supporting for the Mekong Delta become number one of rice exporting and number one of Benghazi export from the Mekong Delta. And in order to reach this capacity, I think the quality assurance plays a very important role for developing our university. Starting at in the 1990s, we follow the EFQM under supporting of the Netherlands government for the MHO program. And then we participate fully with the Ministry of Education and Training Standard. And just last July, we got fully a member of the AUN program. And we also follow ABET system. And many activities we got from quality assurance, just a few here. And we got one program accredited by AUN, and we're preparing for more activity in that. With these own, we put a panel here, international recognized for the standard of our university. We are number 2 in the classification of the web-informatics ranking in Vietnam. Just that's again, quality assurance very important, and CTU plays very important for the Mekong Delta. And Mekong Delta still need a lot of human resources training and also research, technology transfer, and international collaboration, very important role for our achievement. Thank you so much for your attention. Well, that's our time. Thank you.